The Bible says the sea was divided for the Israelites as the Egyptian army chased them. But did the Red Sea really part? When we trace this event on a real map, one strange problem appears. The Bible gives locations, but the exact sea the Israelites crossed has never been confirmed as one specific place. The Bible says they left Egypt and stood before the sea. Behind them was Egypt's army. In front of them was the sea. To human eyes, there was no escape. Then the Bible says God divided the sea, and the Israelites crossed on dry ground. So the question is this: where was that sea? The Bible says the Israelites set out from Ramesses. Ramesses is often linked to eastern Egypt, near the Nile Delta. The Bible also gives specific places before the crossing. They camped near Pi-hahiroth, between Migdol and the sea, opposite Baal-zephon. But today, these locations cannot be identified with certainty. That is why the location of the Red Sea event is still debated. On a modern map, this points to northeastern Egypt, near the wide Nile Delta, where the river flows into the Mediterranean Sea. If they move toward the Sinai Peninsula, they may have faced several bodies of water east of Egypt. But here is the problem. The Red Sea in the Bible may not mean the entire Red Sea shown on modern maps. In Hebrew, it is called Yam Suf. Traditionally, it is translated as the Red Sea. But some scholars understand it as the Sea of Reeds, a shallow body of water where reeds grew. So several locations have been suggested. The first is the Gulf of Suez. It lies at the northwestern end of the modern Red Sea, on the route from Egypt toward Sinai. The second is the shallow lakes and marshes of eastern Egypt. In the past, northeastern Egypt may have had lakes and wetlands different from today. If the biblical sea was shallow, the event may be understood differently. The third is the Gulf of Aqaba, especially the theory around Nuweiba Beach. This idea is popular online and in some documentaries because some claim remains from that time were found there. But this theory has not become widely accepted, partly because the dating of those objects is disputed. So why does the location matter? Because the location changes how we understand the event. Was it a deep sea crossing? Was it a shallow water crossing? Or did a specific landscape and natural phenomenon work together? Each possibility changes the interpretation. But the main point is this: the Bible is not simply giving geography. It emphasizes that Israel stood before a completely blocked path. The sea was in front. The Egyptian army was behind. To human eyes, there was no way out. But the Bible says God opened a way. And that leads to the next question. In the next episode, we will examine strong winds that can push water away and the claims about chariot wheels found on the Red Sea floor. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comments, and look forward to Exodus Part 2.